Iroko. They've had it to themselves, but the challengers are waiting. Jonjo gets to work on Iroko. Here's Rachel Blackmore and Hartwood the outside over the third last. I Know the Way You're Thinking hit it when he needs to make ground. Giovinco is in 6th place, but still close enough as they run to the last ditch. 2 out. Rachel Blackmore going nicely on Hartwood. Giovinco making a run. Chianti Classico has led there. Weakening out of it is Broadway Boy. I Know the Way You're Thinking with it all to do. Chianti Classico and Hartwood the front pair. Iroko, I Know the Way You're Thinking, making ground now on the outside. Coming on the outer of Giovinco. Hartwood takes over, but I Know the Way You're Thinking. It's like Cheltenham again where it matters. He gets going and he takes the lead coming to the final fence. I Know the Way You're Thinking over. Giovinco fell at the last. I Know the Way You're Thinking by 2.5 to 3 to Hartwood, Iroko and Chianti Classico. And the Kim Muir winner, I Know the Way You're Thinking, follows up in the Marbet. In 2nd was Iroko. In 3rd position, Hartwood. Chianti Classico is in 4th place.
Do you think he can cut it in Open Grade 1 company next season?
So look, you never know until you try it, so we're going to have to see next year how he fares out, but he's one to look forward to.
They turn in the William Hill Handicap Hurdle. 3 to jump in the waterside. Champagne Twist still 1 and 2. Then Guard Your Dreams, a mistake by Champagne Twist. What's Up Darling? Tronador fell when a fair way behind, but in the waterside still leads as they run to the 2nd last. Springwell Bay, here's Katira the outside of What's Up Darling, and we lost Springwell Bay there. Hampered Guard Your Dreams and Django Bay, as now Katira is asked to attack, and she gets right alongside in the waterside, coming to the final flight here, and it's Katira coming to take over. Lands a length clear. It's Dan Skelton and Paul Nichols runners 1 and 2. It's the mare Katira that takes over in the waterside, is fighting hard. Django Bay staying on, back in 3rd and staying on strongly, but Katira has a very healthy lead here. Django Bay is storming home, but Katira's going to get there, and Katira strikes for the Skeltons. Katira the winner, Django Bay 2nd, in the waterside 3rd, well clear of, in 4th place, What's Up Darling.
This horse wasn't right in the autumn. It's only with looking at her now compared to then, it's chalk and cheese. Like, she's such a better horse in her body and her condition and skin and everything else. She's just come to hand really well.
To 3 out, and asking for more, Jack Quinlan on Look Away. Personal Ambition the outside. Firefox, Mystical Power in behind. Over 3 out, Look Away led. Personal Ambition. Mystical Power is sauntering close and now just gets a flick down the shoulder. Then Firefox heading to the 2nd last. A challenger on either side of Look Away now. Look Away jumped it well, but he's swamped by Firefox. Mystical Power, and these two now press on. Lump Sum is trying to stay on as they head towards the 9th and final flight, and Mystical Power is just getting on top of Firefox, running to the final flight. Mystical Power over, about a length clear of Firefox. Lump Sum running on into 3rd, then Look Away. Mystical Power with a length advantage here. Firefox is still trying the near side. Mystical Power holding him at the moment, but here's Firefox for one final lunge. Mystical Power to Firefox, they run close to the finish, and Mystical Power holds on to confirm the supreme form and win the top novice. Mystical Power the winner, 2nd Firefox, clear of Look Away, who ran with great credit, ahead of Mr. Giff, Lump Sum and Personal Ambition.
Every time we raced him, he just got better, and he's still improving. And what I loved about him today was how he hurdled. He's a real professional hurdler. You barely see Mark coming off the ground, I think. Some of the hurdles he didn't. He just bent his knees and just straight out over the hurdle. He's just real professional hurdler, so he is.
As they run towards the 3rd last, Conflated Pick Dory. Here's Jonbon away to the left, and Protectorate over on the far side as they jump 3 out. Pick Dory just went through it there. Conflated, followed by Jonbon, who's just holding in Protectorate as they run towards the final open ditch, the 2nd last. Conflated still leads. Here comes Jonbon challenging on the outside. Protectorate over in 3rd. A gap to Envoi Hélène, who's trying to fight back. Pick Dory well beaten, so too Manella Drama, but Conflated has led all the way, and now push comes to shove on Jonbon in 2nd. Protectorate is running on Dooley, and then Envoi Hélène, and Jonbon is getting closer to Conflated, but so too is Protectorate, charging down the outside. The final fence, Jonbon picks up just ahead of Conflated, who's trying to fight back on the run for home. Jonbon into unknown territory. He's staying it out well from Conflated and Protectorate, and up towards the line. Jonbon wins again at Aintree from Conflated in second, Protectorate in third, a long back gap then to Onwa Alen in fourth.
Incredibly satisfying. There have been question marks against him throughout the season, and it was a bit cat and mouse early doors. Everyone was trying to get an early position. You had to be brave, and to be fair, he found every single stride, and we slotted in nicely, and I thought he stuck it out all the way.
Struggling to go on. Celeb Dalen is coming through with a challenge. Bay sleeves. Aimé Deji stays on at the final fence. James de Burle over just ahead of Arizona Cardinal. Can Do Kid tries to rally. Celeb Dalen is chasing the front pair. Then Grandad's Cottage, Aimé Deji and Fantastic Lady, but James de Burle in the double green going on, chased by Arizona Cardinal at the elbow. Then Celeb Dalen and Can Do Kid back in fourth place. James de Burle by 2.5 lengths to Arizona Cardinal as they race up towards the line. Arizona Cardinal is fighting back on the near side and beginning to get up again, and Arizona Cardinal wrests the spoils in the top of them from James de Burle in second. Tight third, Can Do Kid on the far side of Celeb Dalen.
I fancied him for a long time, and I haven't really told Stuart that, or a lot of people, but I told a lot of friends, and I ride out in Kimberley's, and I told them as well that I really did fancy him just to run a big race. He's made for it, and I thought I was beat, to be honest, and I was delighted with second, and he just never stopped to the line, so it's unbelievable.
Redam is still staying on, back in fifth place from Ballybentra. This is 3 out. Kintara a little wayward going into that flight and jumped away to his left, and the Jukebox Man on the inside now tackled by Dancing City as they run down towards the second last. The Jukebox Man over first from Kintara and Dancing City now challenging. Shanna Bob can do no more. Sheridam and Ballybentra, well, the Jukebox Man is taken on by Dancing City, who he beat at Cheltenham, but can he beat him today? Because Dancing City is coming there very smoothly at the final flight. Another good leap from the Jukebox Man, but it looks like he's fighting a losing battle. Kintara is down at the last, and it's Dancing City that takes over now and pulls 3 lengths clear, 4 lengths clear of the Jukebox Man, who's trying hard to fight back, but Dancing City is staying on gamely all the way to the line. Slightly slow motion stuff, but Dancing City will win the Sefton. The Jukebox Man second, Cherie Dam back in third. For fourth, Shanna Bob maybe just holding on from Pinot Rouge. And then Ballybentra.
No, once he came back on and fiddled himself up, he picked up nicely from up the straight again and took in the scenery here in Ladies' Day from the back of the last.
And is he going to make a chase of this horse?
I can't wait to jump a fence on him. You know, he's big, immature, loads of scope, and I think he'll progress again. He's progressed so much from the start of this year, from last year to this year, and I think he can do it again.
Down towards the third last, and Lively Citizen is the latest challenger for the lead. Lively Citizen there from Bally and Sky Cutter and Affadil, and then Z-Band, and they're chased by Luttrell Led and a Noseband just to the far side of Bruccio. Over the second last, Lively Citizen landed just ahead. Down back in the field was Picar, and Bally is running on well far side. Bally on the right, on the centre, in the centre, Lively Citizen, and on the left is Affadil. Affadil coming through strongly now in the hands of Freddie Gingell as they jump now the final flight. Affadil and Lively Citizen, Bally and Go Dante running a remarkable race into about fourth far side with El Jeff from the back of the field as well, who was right out of it in the early stages and racing up towards the line. An open race, Affadil on the near side of Lively Citizen, El Jeff from the clouds far side, and Bally, and then Go Dante, and El Jeff comes through to win in the end. Came from a mile off the pace from Bally, then Go Dante, who ran remarkably well considering. Affadil on the outside of Lively Citizen with Reward, Luttrell Lad and Party Vibes next.
I have to thank my dad and the whole team at home from my side of things from getting me to this position, you know. They've done a lot of work as well, but I just can't believe it. I cannot believe it.